Hey guys, so some of you may be able to tell that I am still for sure in Austria. And since the sun doesn't go down until like, I don't know, almost 9, it's sometimes out after 9, I figured I could show you my oily skincare routine while traveling. Now, to be honest, this routine is like almost exactly the same when I'm in the States, but go with it, go with it. So I start off with exfoliating. I only exfoliate 2 times a week. This is so random, but Wednesdays and Sundays are just the days that I chose. And I use this Olay. It's a lot like the Clarisonic Spin Brush. If I were going to pay over $100 for it, I would definitely have the Clarisonic, but we have the Olay. And I use this to just cleanse my face and exfoliate, and then we get to the good stuff. So let's start with that. And instead of a face wash, just because I'm traveling, I use bars of soap, but this is actually black soap. It was a huge black bar of soap from Whole Foods. I think it's by, I feel like I'm imagining this, but I want to say the brand was Good Soap possibly, but I don't know. I keep thinking I'm lying about that, but every time I think about it, I'm like, that was the name. And it was super huge. It's just black soap, and it has some specks in it. Who knows, probably oatmeal or something. So I was using this on my face and body in Montenegro, and by the time my stay there was up, it was a thin piece of soap. And now I just use it only on my face. So. Now the soap is on my face pretty well. I don't know why I still continue to like rub around. Set this over here. This thing only has 2 settings. I think this is the more aggressive one, although this doesn't hurt at all. Now, while my face can get oily all over, it really gets oily on my forehead and right here where my pores are humongous. So instead of just rinsing this off in the sink, I shower at night. So I'm just gonna hop in the shower and get this off, and then I'll come back. All right, I am back and I'm clean. So up until this morning, I was using this toner. And I'm no longer using it. As you can see, it has about 2 drops in there. This is the Clean and Clear Essentials Deep Cleaning Toner. It has salicylic acid, which is an acne medication. Didn't realize it had that in there when I bought it. I thought it was just a regular toner, and I'll show you what I thought it was in a minute. But I would bust this bad boy out whenever I was having any type of breakout, and I would use it more than once a day. I've come to use it twice a day just because my skin was acting up in I think it was Montenegro. And yeah, started using this twice a day, and now I just continue to do that, although it's gone, so can finally toss that. I have been dying to get my hands on some micellar water. This is the Garnier Skin Active one. I don't know if the pink top means anything. I know they have, is it a green top? And I believe they have a purple top. At least here in Europe they do. And not only have I been wanting it, and I thought that toner would be something like this, but it's a little cheaper in Europe in my opinion. This is only a couple euro. This is a smaller bottle. They have the big one. The big one, I always see it for less than €5. Let's say 4 something or a little less than 4, but let's keep it on the higher end. This was probably 2 something. I think I got it out of a pricier store, not here in Vienna. Was it Budapest? The countries are blending together at this point. Oh no, it's in German, so it was here in Vienna. I got this the day before yesterday. Okay, so I will follow up my rinsing of the black soap off, which I use daily. Whether or not I'm exfoliating, I use that every night that I get in the shower. And then I get out and I take, first of all, oh, it doesn't have the little paper in there. So take this, put it on a cotton pad. This is my first time using this, so even how it's coming out, I'm a little shocked. All right, And then we just wipe. And this will get off. I want to make sure that all the dirt and gunk is out of my skin. And I do this specifically, the washing with the black soap at the end of the day, because yeah, I like to get all the dirt from the day off versus wiping off oils. I also use it in the morning, but you're really not supposed to wipe off the oils that you produce overnight because those are good for your skin. But when you wake up as oily as I do occasionally, which has not been happening since I've begun this routine. So even though I exfoliated my skin, rinsed it off, and wiped it with my washcloth in the shower, this is still dirty. So toss that. Next step is my hyaluronic acid toner. I didn't mean to get hyaluronic acid specifically, but it is really great for people with oily skin. But this is Hydrating Toner Serum, and it's by Provence Beauty. I picked it up in TJ Maxx. I was about to say either TJ Maxx or Marshalls. Now this is really what I thought that clean and clear toner would be like until, you put it on your skin and it's like, this is burning. So this says use 2 to 3, I can just read the directions. It says apply 2 to 3 drops, so let me show you what a drop is. I only use one of those bad boys because at first I was using 2. That is way too much liquid in my hand. Like, it doesn't make sense. And lastly, up until again this morning, I was using this Kiehl's Pure Vitality Skin Renewing Cream. Can't tell you how much it costs because I got this at a Kiehl's event that I went to some point last year. Up until this morning, I would use this twice a day, in the morning and night after I use that toner. But my hotel blessed me with some SPF cream. It's travel size. This is by Rituals. It's 30 SPF. So because I'm in the sun all day and have been for the last couple months, like I have been in the sun and I've been complaining about having SPF moisturizer, and I'm just going to wait until I got back to the States to buy some, which I think my mom already picked me up some. But this is what I would use in the morning, just because in this climate and in the summer period, and all year round, I shouldn't have lied like that, all year round, whether it's cloudy or not, you should be using an SPF moisturizer when you walk out of the house. But at night, I'll be using this Kiehl's, which is super oily. And that, my friends, is the trick to battling oily skin. Combat the oil with oil. So a reason that our skin, well, mine's at least, but our skin may be so oily because we're repeatedly cleansing it and drying it out, which is what I do. Anytime I see a pimple forming, I dry my skin out and apply zero moisturizer to it, and it still produces oil. That shouldn't be happening. I now combat oil with oil. Now, my skin is always super oily if I try to dry it out, because my skin is like, hey, I'm dry, I'm very parched. Are you gonna? No, you're not gonna give me any? Okay, I'll produce my own oil. And that is essentially what happens. So if you actually apply a little bit of oil to your skin, whether that be a few drops of your favorite facial oil into your regular moisturizer, just give it some oil, give it some hydration, and you should be good to go. But this Kiehl's is so oily that before I was using it like a regular moisturizer that I would just dip my finger into and, rub it around your hands and put it on your face, and it was too oily. So I literally have to take that much. Even that's too much. But I just take that, pop it on my skin. Let's get a tiny bit more. I'm scared. Yeah, I just like to see the dots. And that is gliding around my skin. Like, I'm not having to force it. This literally feels like too much oil for my skin. Phew. And that is it. Now, I know when I usually show people any type of skincare routine I have, I always look back and I'm like, that was 17 steps. But it's simple, and if you have oily skin like I do, and you either go through the day and you'll get back in the house and your skin is like glistening or you wake up, this is my thing, and it doesn't happen anymore now that I do this, but waking up in the morning and it looks like you've rubbed Vaseline all over your face, like that is how oily my skin can get when I wake up in the morning. So this is important. So it's just simple cleansing, whether that be with my exfoliating brush or not. Then I hit it with whatever type of toner I have or a gentle cleanser, which this for sure is. You saw that it got off the gunk and dirt, but it has no smell. I didn't feel it on my skin. It literally is water. Followed it up with some hydrating toner and finished off with my Kiehl's, and that is it.